You're interviewing a stellar candidate. She has great experience and solid theology and a clear calling. But you notice something in her eyes when they talked about their last church. A little bit of a hesitation, a little bit of a guarded tone. They've been hurt. And honestly, half of your current staff have been too. We talked about this a couple of days ago. We're going to take a little bit different angle on it today here on the Healthy Church Staff Podcast. Hi there, my name is Todd Rhoades, one of the co-founders over at chemistrystaffing.com. And more staff members than you know are carrying church wounds, bad exits, toxic leadership, broken promises. They're not broken people. They're really good people, but they do carry with them some scars, some trust scars. So here's where a lot of leaders get it wrong. And it's really just this one thing. You tiptoe around it. We either pretend that the wounds don't exist or we over-accommodate and lower every expectation to deal with them. And I'm here to tell you today that both approaches backfire. The wounded stay wounded. The healthy get frustrated. Now, listen, you're not a therapist, and I'm not a therapist, but you are their leader. So you need to help them recover. So here's how you do it. At least here's my hypothesis, okay, as to how you do it. Name it without shame. Hey, I sense that you've had some really tough church experiences. That's actually pretty normal on our team. That creates safety, and it doesn't create guarantees, but safety. You can't promise they'll never get hurt again, but you can promise that they'll be heard when things get really hard. So set your expectations really clear and really early, especially with those new staff members. Hey, at this church, we are committed to health. You have my commitment. But you know what? At the same time that we're committed to health, we're also still human. And conflict will happen. And when it does, here's how we're going to deal with it. Here's how we'll handle it. Your past hurt is valid. Your attitude is your choice, though. So you're giving confidence that, hey, while there will be issues, there will be conflict. There always is. When there is conflict, you have my word on it that we're going to deal with it. And part of this is just rebuilding trust with people on your staff that have been hurt. Not by you. You didn't have anything to do with it. At least in the scenario we're talking about today. It happened before they knew you. So how do you rebuild the trust? You start small. You keep your promises, and you let them see you handle conflict differently than what they experienced in their last church. Show them what healthy leadership actually looks like. Don't rush their healing timeline, but don't let their wounds become your team's ceiling either. Your staff room might be the worst wounded room in your building, and that's a problem to solve, and it's a reality that you need to lead well through. Here's your bottom line for today. You're not running a recovery center, okay? Nobody says that you are, but you might be leading a recovery team. So this week, as you round out your week, I would encourage you over the next few days, have an honest conversation with yourself. Which of your staff members right now do you think are carrying the most church wounds? And what's one specific way that you can create more safety for them without lowering your standards? Leading wounded people well is sacred work. It's ministry work and it's hard work. But you can do it. Well, thanks for listening today. My name is Todd, and you can reach out to me personally anytime. You can just catch me on my website at todd.church. There's a web form on there. Just fill that out and tell me what you'd like, what you need, any kind of feedback you've got. If there's any way I can help your church, particularly in the area of healthy church staff teams or hiring, firing, those kind of church and HR issues, feel free to reach out to me. Again, the website is todd.church. All right, that's it for today. If you're listening on the day this was released, it's Friday. Go have a great weekend and a great Sunday.